Yo guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be playing some more time guesser instead of GeoGuessr, and so we'll just be playing the daily time guesser and see what we can get for a score today. First location here, we've got a Mackey's out in the Soviet Union. We've got a flag there, and you've got of course the Mackey's there. So for location, I think we're going to be in Moscow. Don't know where in Moscow it's going to be. As for the time, I think 62 is pretty good guess. I'm going to zoom in on these cars. I do know that this is the first Mackey's in the Soviet Union, so I reckon it's going to be 82 maybe, as I'm looking at the clothes, and you know, they do seem a bit old, but it's not that old. So yeah, if I can find the Mackey's, I'm probably not gonna find it, am I? Do you know that they've changed the map since last time, so that is kind of weird. I think this might be the Apple map instead of the Google Maps. It'll probably be central, so it's gonna be somewhere here. McDonald's. This is a Mackey. We'll go there. We've got a park, yeah. Decent. McDonald's, yeah, that's gonna be a Mackey. So the guess is made for where we're gonna be. Yeah, you can see right here, it's Apple Maps. As for the timing, it's gonna be somewhere between 60 and 85. When was the first Mackey's introduced? I know first Mackey's into continental Europe must have been around 63. I think it might have been, so we're definitely here, I reckon. Someone tells me it's early on in the century, so it's either 72 or 82. Looking at some building and at the camera equipment, here the cameras, they do look a bit better than what you have in like 72, so I'm gonna go for 82. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna guess right here central on a Mackey's, right, this McDonald's there. And as for timing, I'm gonna go for 1982. We were 3 kilometers off and we were 8 years off. Thought, okay, so the location was actually here, this McDonald's, and it was the first Soviet McDonald's, as I thought, opening in 1990, signaling a shift in economic and political reforms within the Soviet Union. So I was thinking about it, but I thought 19 was too close to the end of the Soviet Union. So yeah, next round, as we've got a total of 7,432. Next location, we are, I don't know, where are we? The St. Louis Times, so we are going to be in St. Louis, which is there. St. Louis, it's pretty clear there. St. Louis Times, yeah. As for timing, it's going to be early on century, early on. Got these pipes still, you know, I'm thinking 907 is a decent guess here, you know. As for where, I think this would be industry land, so that might be more here, or just look through it. I don't think we'll be in downtown. Of course, it could be downtown, as this is all new. So where are the factories and all that stuff? It's university. Surely that's going to be on the riverside as well. You know what? I like this here. I like it there. Okay, that's my guess. And now I'm just going to make a time guess. As the time guess I'm going to be making is it before or after First World War? I reckon this is before the First World War. So we're going to be before 1914. This could be 1900, to be honest. Is there timing on here? see anything. There's nothing I can read. Up here somewhere, establish time. So the St. Louis Times tells the truth. Just write and read. So we've got coal. Something there, nope, nothing there. Up here, nope. I'm gonna go for 97. Yeah, I'm going for 97. That's my guess. We were 3 years off, it was 1910. And for location, we were a bit more into the city. We were 3.5 Ks off. But we take 4.6K for the year, 4.9K for the location, which is a total of 9.5K out of a total 10K points there. It's decent. Next location here, we've got a flag here, and this is relatively new, so I reckon it's going to be in 2009 beyond. I'm thinking somewhere Middle Eastern as well. I think this flag should help us. Is there anything else? Because that's either going to be the Iraq flag or the Syrian flag, and so that's all I have to figure out. I'm thinking this flag. I'm thinking the Syrian flag, to be honest. Instead of the Iraqi. It's difficult to decide for this one, to be honest. This clothing, as for the clothing, I think 2011 is a... Yeah, 2011, yeah, I'm going to go for 2011. I've decided I'm going to go for 2011. Yes, I am. And for the flag, where are we going to be? I'm going to be in Aleppo, that is Azawad, Damascus, because I do think we are, it looks dry, so that might lead us away from Damascus. It's pretty green here as on the map. I'll go for, no, Aleppo is also, you know what, I'll go for Aleppo, and for 2011. Yep, I'm going to go for it. That's it. Aleppo in Syria in 2011 as a time. We're 8 years off. It was in 2008, and it was Iraqi boys hope to finish the line during a potato sack race organized by the US Marine Corps. So we were actually in Iraq. So this must have been the Iraqi flag. Couldn't decipher it, as I was telling you. For the year, we get 4,600 points. For the location, we get just above 4,000 points, which leaves us with 8,661 points for that. So not too shabby there. I was happy to get the timing right. Next one here though, this is Castle and Prize LA. This is sponsorships. Where could this be? I'm thinking, ooh, I've got a good idea. Is it the Isle of Man? Isle of Man cycling, because it could very well be the Isle of Man. For timing, this is not, could be 62 to be honest, could very much be 62. Let's just look. Yeah, 62 is not too bad of a guess. I think where couldn't we be? Saying we're going to use some geographic skills here. We've got sun in the south is there, so the hills are up to the north. So we'd be facing up them. So it'd be somewhere here, like there. That's where we could be. I've gone for it. I think it's an alright guess there. As for timing, I don't really know. I think 62 is a decent guess looking at the motorcycles here. I don't think, yeah, 62 looks alright. I think 70 they would have had better motorcycles, and I don't think there was much racing before the 60s, and it looks pretty early on racing with all these safety standards here, but they do seem to have learned. So now I'm just going to go for 1962 up in this hill right here. I reckon it's the Isle of Man. Where are we gonna be? We got it! Holy shit, we got it! Holy shit, we actually got it. That's fucking amazing. It was Stanley Woods on a tight corner during the 1936. This is already 36. And to be honest, if you look to it here, yeah, that is a motorcycle that you used in World War II there. And I think I should have looked into the fashion a bit more as well there. But holy shit, we managed to get the location there. That's impressive, I do say so. Because we do sadly only get 0 points for the year, but we do get full location score, 5,000. Oh, yeah, geoguessr skills worked out there, you know. Holy shit. Last location here, we've got Norgaten and Kronobegsk, but I think we've got a riot. Ooh, I know this lady. I think this is a fascist movement, and this lady, there's a statue of her. I'll try and find it, put it right now in the video. But she's hit the man. She is, I think, he's fascist. We're gonna have to look at times and everything, and whatever we can make out of that. And then we're just gonna have to go for a big city. So I think we're definitely in Scandinavia. Where do I remember this from? Oh, because I do properly remember it as well there. I think, looking at clothing, we're after 45, not before 2000. Looking at the cars there, I reckon we're going to be someone 80 somewhat. 80 somewhat should be alright. 84. Looking at shoes, they've got Adidas already. And looking at shoes there, they've got Adidas and nothing else. So 84 I think is decent, but we're gonna have to look at this. The 2nd of May, 3. That doesn't work out. The code got the 00 and million. I don't know. I think this could be Gothenburg, Stockholm, Malmö. I think I'm gonna go for Sweden here actually. Benägen Williamsabbe. That's just my Swedish Scandinavian accent. Million, Thrist. That 00 doesn't sound Danish to me. Don't think this being Denmark. After that, I'm thinking I'm gonna go for Stockholm actually. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna be in Stockholm in looks somewhat because the clothes they're wearing don't look too old, but the picture does, and the car as well. So I'm gonna go a bit earlier, 1977. So that's it. I think that's it. What I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Stockholm here. I'm gonna go for the year 1977, and hopefully we can boost our score a bit more, as now we've only got just above 30,000, and that's not great. So let's guess. Your guess was here. It was actually in Vaxhall. A mother whose mother had survived Auschwitz is in a handbag. I was 8 years of it, was actually 85. So I should have stayed with my 84 guess there. That's a bit of a shame. But I knew it was Sweden. I'm glad I got the correct country here. And so we were 332 kilometers off, basically 333 kilometers off. It was more, but yeah, more would have been a better guess. But for the year, we got half point. For locations, we get just above 4K. That leaves us with a total of 6,667 points for this round. Let's look at our final score. Final score is going to be 37,284 out of a total possible 50,000. I think we could have done better. Should have stayed with our initial guesses here. I think the Isle of Man could have been better. Just now we should have gotten some few more points. But overall, I'm somewhat happy with it. Hopefully we can improve in another video. But that's going to be it from me this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Comment anything you want to see on the channel. And goodbye.